Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new unboxing video. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the incredible iPhone 8 Plus. So let's jump right in here and have a look at the packaging. So as with all Apple products, the packaging is top notch, giving you the feel of a really premium product. Looking at the sides here, you can see we have the iPhone and Apple logo in a gloss that just makes it stand out from that matte grey background. So I love the way this packaging is designed, forcing you to open the lid really slowly, which just builds up the tension and those new phone vibes. There we go. Put the lid to one side there and let's have a look at what we have inside the box. So first and foremost, we have the traditional Apple documentation there, put that to one side, and here we have the phone itself, the brand new iPhone 8. It's a good weight to the phone actually, which is really nice. It doesn't feel light or plasticky, which is never something I would really associate with Apple products anyway. So let's put that to one side and have a look at the actual contents of the box and accessories. First of all, we have of course the UK plug, standard iPhone plug there. We also have the traditional earpods, which of course comes with the adapter on the back from a traditional headphone socket to the lightning jack. There was a lot of controversy about getting rid of the headphone jack, but don't worry, it does include an adapter. And of course, you get the traditional USB to lightning cable as well. So let's jump right to the good stuff and unpeel the cellophane from the actual phone itself. There we go. So you can see that this actually has a glass back as well as, of course, the glass on the screen. This is to allow for wireless charging. However, if you do happen to break this device, it will run you a good £300 to £400 to actually get that back replaced. So, as you would expect, nice and thin. However, I think that glass on the back, unless you put a case on it, is going to really attract fingerprints and greasy marks on there. So I'm probably going to try and get one of those really thin, light cases for the back. But other than that, a gorgeous looking phone. So let's jump right in there and turn this bad boy on. So holding down the power button until we see the Apple logo, release, and of course we should get our welcome screen. This is going to give us the word hello in multiple different languages, but of course we just need to press that home button there, and it is going to tell us that we have no SIM card installed. So we hit OK, and this is where we need to find the little SIM tray pin that lives inside the documentation wallet. So this is going to be probably the second or third item inside. You see that little metal pin there. Remove that gently. I say gently because it is actually quite fragile. So tilting the phone on its side, we can see the SIM tray just here. That small indent, we're going to insert the SIM card pin in there and gently pull that out. And again, I stress the word gently because it is a delicate piece of the phone. These are not easily replaceable, and believe it or not, the SIM card tray actually is also part of the serial number of your device. Replace the SIM card tray, you lose or invalidate your warranty. So popping the SIM card in there and of course popping that back in the phone, making sure that's nice and flush, and again we press the home button. So this time, because the SIM card is installed, we can get straight on select English and of course select United Kingdom because we are indeed in the United Kingdom. Now this is the clever part. Setting up the phone if you already have an iPhone. Put one phone next door to the other phone, very close. You will see the message popping up there, and this is the interesting part. We can now take the old phone, lift it up and use the camera on that phone to take a photograph of the moving image that exists on your new phone. This is then going to tell your old phone that you're trying to set up a new device, and it will then start the process of transferring over the data automatically. For example, it will unlock the phone and take you straight forward to setting up Touch ID. I'm going to speed this up because you don't need to see all my failed attempts at setting up my Touch ID. Make sure you get a good map of your fingerprint though, because this will help you in the future. We can now move on to restoring this phone from a previous backup. Here I'm going to select Update backup before restoring, and that's going to take my old phone, do one final update before it pulls all the information across to my new device. Terms and conditions, of course, I'm going to hit agree because I can't continue unless I do so. Nobody ever bothers to read that anyway. Location services, I'm going to enable that because I use a lot of applications that would require them, such as Maps, etc. Apple Pay, I'm going to sort that out later, not in this video. Although we can still use Siri, I'm actually going to choose to set it up fully at a later date. Now, we have iPhone Analytics. I'm going to choose to share that with Apple because I believe it creates a smoother experience in the future. True Tone Display, I'm going to turn that on. That's a new feature in the iPhone 8 Plus. It matches the white balance to your surroundings. There is a software update available. I'm going to choose to install that now and agree to those terms and conditions. All the time this is happening, my old phone is doing that final backup. Updating iCloud settings is now displayed on the new phone. This means it is pulling down all the information that has previously been backed up on my old device. This is of course the beauty of an iPhone. It's going to restore entirely from the iCloud, which means your phone is going to be set up exactly how you left your old one. All the settings, all the applications, everything is going to be exactly the same. So you can just crack on and use this device exactly as it was. Once that's finished, you can see we have all the apps here exactly how I had them laid out on my old phone. Of course, they still need to download from the App Store, and depending on the speed of your internet, this may take a few hours. However, it's not something you need to go through and do manually. It will all be done automatically for you. So thank you for watching. I hope that gave you a small insight into the iPhone 8 Plus and how easy and convenient it is to set up your new iPhone. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.